Oh my gosh, are you ready for the last block of our Nativity Bench Pillow? Hey everyone, Cristin here, and we have 6 blocks done for our Nativity Bench Pillow. Oh boy, this has been a really fun one. I love this stable and the hay, the fringe hay. That was so fun. And the soft camel that I made, I just love him. He's so cute. That was really fun. So all of these have been really fun. And we only have 1 block left. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So exciting. So let's talk about what we need for today. So we are going to work on block 7, and it is on page 21 of our PDF that's on the CD. All right, so let me just turn to that. Oh, I'm already on it. Good job. All right, so let's just talk about the products that we need for today. And as always, I am leaning toward one little change, and I haven't completely decided, but we'll talk about that too. All right, so this is a thin one, just like that very first block that we did. This is that same blue fabric that we've been using all along. And this one, our main fabric, this one we're going to have at 6.5 by 10.5. 6.5 by 10.5 for our main fabric. And make sure to back this with fusible stabilizer to ward off puckers for your main fabric. All right, 6.5 by 10.5. All right, and then we have for our lamb. So this is the one that I was telling you that I'm probably going to change. But for the lamb, it is this tan fabric. It is going to be 2.5 by 2, so a small little lamb. And I may change mine. I'm actually quite sure I will, because I have on all the other animals, so I might as well on the last one as well. But I'm leaning toward, I pulled out a few different things, so let me just show you some options. Either way though, if you use the fabric in the fabric kit, it's great. So 2.5 by 2, or if you decide like a minky or a felt or something different. So there's a few things. So look at this minky. Oh boy, isn't that so pretty? And you have to keep in mind that it's a very small little lamb. So like on my first lamb, I used a big minky that was like a blanket, and oh, isn't that so fun? That was really cool. So I might do that again, but I've been doing different ones on each one, so I'm leaning toward doing something different. But this would be really fun. This is so soft and so pretty and so plush. So that would be a fun one. There's a minky that has like a gray undertone to it, but it's white. That would be a fun one. That would be really soft and pretty and very easy to work with. What else? Oh, this is the one that I used on that first one. And that came out so fun. That's really cool. Don't forget, I'm just getting over that cold, so excuse my voice again, but at least I'm coughing less. Each day it's getting a little bit better. But look at this one. Isn't this so fun? So I originally bought this for Santa's beard. So we were working on a Santa project, and I thought that is so fun. But how fun would it be for our little lamb? So obviously I would have to change the thread colors because it's different than what is in the book. And I've been going with a minky that is similar to the fabric piece that we're using, but I'm leaning toward leaning out a little bit, doing something a little different. So I think that's really fun. I might actually go with that one. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know when we get there what I decide on. So either way, whatever you choose, 2.5 by 2. All right, and then we have our palm tree fabric, and the palm tree is that chocolate brown silky solid, no design to it. This one we are going to have 4.5 by 8. 4.5 by 8. I did back mine with fusible stabilizer. That's optional, but I like to do that on my applique pieces. It makes them easier to cut and make sure you don't get any puckering and so forth. So 4.5 by 8. I will use this for my palm tree. All right, and then we have the Flexifoam. So the Flexifoam, we are going to have the same size as our lamb. It's going to be 2.5 by 2. This will be our what do you call it? Like the base. There it is, the base. All right, so we'll put this down before we put our fabric down. So 2.5 by 2 for the Flexifoam. This came in our embellishment kit. All right, and then we have, oh, it looks like, do we not have stars? Oh, there it is, gold mylar. Okay, good. I was like, huh. Excuse me. All right, so we'll have that gold mylar again, and I haven't been cutting mine. I just have been putting it down as needed, so mine's a little bit different. But if you've cut yours, or if you want to cut yours, we are going to have a piece. It's for 1 star, so 1.5 by 1.5 for the gold mylar. All right, and like I said in the first video, there's a silver backing too, so just make sure that you're putting it down the right way. You want the gold up. All right, so gold mylar for the large star, 1.5 by 1.5. All right, and then in the directions it says to use that wash away topping on there. So again, 1.5 by 1.5 if you've been doing that. And again, on that minky, if you decide to do a minky for your lamb, you want to use wash away topping for sure on the top of that, so that your foot and needle don't get stuck and the stitches won't sink in. All right, so let's see, then we need our batting. So our batting today is the thinner one, because it's just like our very first block, this last one is a thinner one. So the batting on this is going to be 5 by 9. 5 by 9 for our batting. All right, and we are going to quilt this one today with stars 4 in a 4 by 8 quilting design. Stars 4 in a 4 by 8 quilting design. And again, it says that there are special trim instructions. Oh, this one we're going to do like that very first one. We will use 2 of our pop rollers, and I'll show that in the tutorial with photos. And this is going to be so fun. I can't believe we're almost done. Oh my goodness. Well, we're almost done with the blocks. We still have inner border, outer border, backing, and that zipper. I've never done a zipper. I'm a little bit nervous, but that will be fun. I'm excited. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on our last block for the Nativity Bench Pillow, block 7. And my shirt today, I love this one. This says, what is it? Your vibe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Isn't that cool? Your vibe attracts your tribe. That is so true, I have to say. So, if you are grumpy, find the negative in things, or say, just how about the opposite, that you're a happy, positive person, you find the good in people, and then you have this person in your tribe that's backstabbing and talking badly about other people, and just very negative and not a good person to be around. That does affect you. It does affect you. Same thing with watching television. If you're watching murder, rape, and wars and bad stuff, whatever you're taking in, whatever is around you, it does affect you. So your vibe attracts your tribe. So you want to try and be a person that is happy and outgoing and doing good things and being of service for others and that type of person, and then that's how others are going to be. And I like to always have people in my life that are awesome, that I want to learn from, that I want to be like, that I want to emulate, right? I think that's really important. So that this shirt, I saw this and I'm like, oh yeah, I need that one for sure. So make sure that you are putting yourself around good people and being a good example for others as well. The shirt design is from Designs by Juju. I love it. I will add a link underneath this video in the video description of where you can find the design. The shirt itself is an old hoodie from Fred Meyer that I had in my drawer ready to embroider on. But anyway, really fun design. I will add information under the video. So how are you doing with your goal? I really want to hear about it. This is a shorter project, so this is a really good one to be able to focus on a goal. Sorry. So my goal has been to get out and to do things and to not isolate. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this project, I've got some big family stuff going on, big stuff. And that it's easy, in my opinion, to just tend to isolate and keep yourself in and just kind of whatever, I don't know, just not get out. And it's easy to put yourself under a rock and kind of just stay there. And it's just the wrong thing to do, of course. And so it's a good idea to make sure to get yourself out, get with friends, get doing activities, even if you're not getting out. And if you don't want to, excuse me, if you don't want to share the information that's going on, then you maybe not get with other people, but at least get out, get yourself moving, get endorphins so that you are stronger and capable and less way of falling into the stress. So even though I'm technically sick, I felt really good, even though I had absolutely no voice for 3 days, none, no voice whatsoever. Couldn't squeak out any words, but I have felt totally fine. So I've hiked Table Rock again. A friend and I went to the local mall that is really near my house, and we ordered a pizza from a place that I've never been to before, and then walked all around, and there's an ice skating rink and lights everywhere and a fountain water show, and Santa was there, and gingerbread men and elves, and I mean just so much fun stuff to see. And so that was really fun to get out instead of just putting my head down and work and whatever. I've been making myself throughout this project get out and do things, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it, and it makes it easier to be able to handle the stresses of life. So what are you doing for your goal, and how is it going?